The following program is a production of the Stormfrontfreaks Network.
So, hey, Storm Freaks, it's Phil. And on this episode of Stormfront Freaks podcast, we're covering the highlights of Chase Week 4. You're going to ride along with the freaks as we are figuring out our forecast, our target areas, seeing and hearing the storms that we're on, as well as all the shenanigans and the time we had at the beach. So stay tuned and buckle your seatbelts.
Calls himself a tornado wrangler.
If you feel it, chase it! I said if you feel it, chase it!
Welcome, everyone, to the Day 1 Stormfront Freak Chase Week of 2025.
Look what Agent Dan's got. We're putting Dan on. Wow, look at that Supercell. Dan, where is that? Is that Jaw?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Yeah, we're just west of Frankel City, and we're looking to the southwest. Oh, sorry, you're looking at the grass.
He's on the Jaw. Dan's on the Jaw one. You're on the Jaw one. Dan, how is it looking? Is it looking healthy?
Yeah, it looks like it might want to intensify here. We've got to keep the camera up.
We're trying to decide whether we're going to come to that one or not.
And like I said, we're right behind. Yeah, so we've got another storm over here, and then we're right behind. What is that? KA2. Yeah, we're right behind KA2.
This thing is done.
This storm is really
done.
Fancy now.
Dude, what a
Jaw still looks legit.
Jaw.
Even some rotation.
Dan's got a view of it too. That's the Jaw storm.
We're heading north, so.
Dan's on the Jaw one right now, and it looks pretty unbelievable. Just another manic Monday. There goes our copyright. That's my Monday. Whoa, just another manic Monday. There goes our copyright. What up, Jaw?
Still looks good.
It does, yeah. This storm is a massive storm. Guys, the storm we're looking at on the screen right now, on the stream, that is the Jaw storm. So, Dolphin, let me walk you through this, brother. So it's not as bad as you think. So we are tracking supercells. What are supercells? They are the strongest storms you can get, and they're rotating big time storms. So don't worry about necessarily that term, but we're trying to decide. We're looking on radar and looking at all the things we have. We're trying to decide which storm we think has the best chance of producing a tornado. And we thought it was this storm here in Odessa, and it just isn't doing it. It is just, and I'm looking back there, it's starting to build backwards, but it's just not getting very high. So we are leaving that storm, and we are going to another storm that is already a big-time supercell. And that storm's going to try to do it.
By the way, this is what we call doing a chase circle.
Yeah, we were up there. Right? Yeah, we are doing a circle right now, guys.
Yeah, I really wish people knew how hard chasing was. It's not like the movies.
Hey, Brady, take a look at what our screen.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's the Jaw storm we're going to. Dan, we can see that from afar. That is crazy. That's that. That is crazy. Dan is just there with the Dow. Oh God! So is that the Dow people there, Dan?
It's Texas Tech, so it's not the same group that was with Dow 6.
Okay, good. So they're gonna let me climb on top of it.
No. And I'll tell you what. We were told hang on, let me pull this back in. We were told that the radomes that the radars are in cannot withstand much force. So any kind of hail, they're going to bolt. Brady, I think we might have a tornado. They're checking right now.
Yeah.
They're
might
checking.
have a tornado.
Is it a tornado?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I see it.
We think so, but we're not sure.
Guys, we could have a tornado on the ground right here.
Okay, so it may be Scud, but the
Might be Scud.
weather guys that
Or it
we're
might be Scud.
talking to.
Okay, Scud.
Yeah, so they're scanning it right now.
Oh, that's kind of cool. We could have stopped. Oh, we should have stopped back there. All right, so it is in fact Scud, but they've got the radar people and they're scanning it right now to see if it's a tornado. It does look very interesting. Whoa.
That's what we were looking at.
That's Scud.
That's Scud?
They're scanning it right now to look.
They're saying that there's no rotation on that part of the storm right now. But that's what
there's
we were
no
looking
rotation on that part of the storm. What the? Are you kidding me? That is the most tornado-like Scud. Dan, if you were to post that, probably 9 people out of 10 would say, "Oh God, this is promise."
Yeah, so that's why we were saying it was possibly one, but we weren't sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Guys, Phil right now Phil has had to pee for probably like an hour and a half, and he is sacrificing right now for the stream, for the NATO. Phil is holding it in like a champ. This is the ultimate storm chasing test. We are watching a possible tornado trying to form here near Jaw, while Delicious is also peeing. Or he's not peeing.
But man, I gotta pee so bad. I'm gonna have to pull over here soon.
Seriously, just pull over. We'll cover your rear. Do what you gotta do. Go.
You're gonna cover Phil's rear?
Yeah. Yes.
This is bad. Guys, I've never seen Phil like this. It's scaring me.
Keep going.
I'm legitimately scared.
But it kind of comes in waves. It comes
I'm
and goes.
legitimately scared.
Like right now.
I'm legitimately scared.
Go, man. Go.
Oh, baby.
Pee break. All right, pee break. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, should we turn it around? You guys want to see this? This is the storm right now, guys. This is the storm you want to be on. We've got a gorgeous view
Flash flood warning has been issued.
of a wall cloud. Well, I don't want to say it's forming wall cloud, but it's trying.
Tornado warning for southern Medina County in northeastern Ohio, northwestern Wayne County in northeastern Ohio.
Sorry. Bro, that's a tornado warning in Ohio. What? Oh my. Look at the sun. Oh, the sun reflecting off this thing is crazy. God, if those shrubs could just go just a little bit lower. Can you see any rotation there, Dan?
No, I'm not seeing any rotation on it right now. The low Scud has lifted for the most part, and but it does look like it's trying to organize. It's still a good storm.
We tried to get right underneath of it, right underneath that notch, but we are going back.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been
Let
issued.
me see. Let me get a good road. Yeah, guys, we are so we're getting tornado warnings in our ear, so we keep freaking out. There has been 2 tornado warnings, and they've both been issued in, of all places, Ohio. You've got to be kidding me. I leave for 3 days, and they get tornado warnings. Is it that hard? Is it that hard to ask for something? Just one thing, guys. I knew this would happen.
Wonderful.
I knew this would happen, Phil.
I can guarantee you that every tornado in Ohio does not look like this storm. So
I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen.
That's good.
So, Dolphin, the interesting thing about these storms today, this is actually a little bit what we expected. The tornado threat wasn't supposed to ramp up until later tonight. So while we hope to produce a tornado by now, the storms that we have, this is kind of what was modeled and what was generally expected today was the tornado threat wasn't really going to ramp up until overnight.
National Weather Service has issued a new tornado
If
warning.
if this tornado warning is in Ohio, I'm going to lose
Tornado
it.
warning for southwestern Medina County in northeastern Ohio.
I'm done. I'm officially done, guys. That is the third tornado warning that I've heard in my ear that is for Ohio. Spam the chalked Jordan Hall chalked emotes in the chat. Please spam the Jordan Hall chalked emotes all over that chat. All right, guys, we are putting the YouTube members on the bottom of the screen. Thank you to all of our members. You guys are honestly, and I'm serious, like, we are so appreciative of everyone that's signed up to be a member. That helps us do this and helps us run the stream and continue to improve it over time. So everyone that's donated, everyone that's become a member during this stream, I know we got some, Liam gifted some memberships earlier. Thank you so much, Liam, for that. We're putting all those members on the bottom corner of the screen, whether you're Cat 1, Cat 2. Ooh, look at that. That is kind of cool. We are very appreciative to everything you guys do. Seriously. I know we goof around a lot, but every little thing you do with us helps.
We've got meteorologist Serena Arnold here taking a beautiful shot of this storm. Serena, say hi to the chat.
What's up, chat?
Guys, let's ban those Serena emotes right now. Look at this shot. I mean, she is just right on this storm. What a view. This thing is, I'm just going to show you up. Look at these inflow bands that are just streaming into this storm. What, Phil? Oh!
Horn toad.
We got a horn toad. Big time ants. We got PDS ant alert. Horn toad. Dead horn toad. I don't even know what a horn toad is, but that thing looks like it could keyhole me. Look at this storm, though. Here's meteorologist Dina Knightley. And Dina, what are you doing in a storm right now?
Brady,
I wish
get
it
too
was
far
rotating
away. You're breaking
better.
up a little bit.
I wonder if we should roll down a window, maybe?
That's not going to do anything. Maybe you can go through windows. But just not get too far.
It's audio for that. You could watch everything that we're doing live.
Wow. This is so we're looking up in the clouds right now to see, is there any rotation? Is there anything? I mean, rapid rising motion right there, guys. Rapid rising motion. Look at the base. Look at that. Look at that, Phil.
Yeah, look at this right here. It's fine.
This thing is coming right over top of us. That is so cool. It's spinning. A little swirl in that. A little bitty. And this would be, this would kind of be where the rotation would be. Look at these guys. We are right underneath of this sucker. And this is just a beast. There,
you can see it.
So there, guys, and there's the Odessa storm that we were on earlier.
Right there. And you saw it spin a tiny bit, but it's just not doing it.
I tell you what, we are right underneath of that little rotation. We are right underneath of where that little rotation is, guys.
I mean, I was taking a movie of it spinning, but
I know. Look at that over there. A little.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Yeah, because we're south of it technically. Here. Right? So we are south of it technically. So we're getting like we're
staring right at
here. This is the exciting part.
Get him going. Oh, yeah. Oh, someone screenshot that. We're putting that on tomorrow's thumbnail. Oh, I almost stepped on the horn toad. Oh, my God. There's the horn toad. That thing, I tell you what.
Literally, it's like those are cool toads.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we got an oil barrel, too, guys. This is like a month's worth of oil right there. All right. We're going to get moving here, guys. I'm going to put this back in the car.
What's up, everybody? Brady always decides to take a pee when we're about ready to go. And you would think we've chased enough now for him to know that when you get to a spot to pull over,
set up. That's fine. Set up. Get your camera set up. Whatever you're going to do, look just a little bit. But then once you're set up, quick go pee. So when you're ready to go, you're ready to go. And we still got some learning to do. But we will get there.
Right there, you guys see that? That is a storm that we are on. And it says there's a bunch of CG lightning up front. I don't really see it. But the radar says there is. And this is regardless, this thing's got some big time hail. Yeah, it's still severe thunderstorm warning. It has got really strong inflow, but there's just not a lot on the backside. Okay, 1.5 inch now. So it has increased the hail. Guys, you see those bands right there that I'm showing on the screen? All of those are inflow bands. That's moisture that's feeding into this storm. So if we get that, if this storm can kind of moisten up, lower its base, and then if you guys in the chat would spam you'd spam some moisture emotes, that would help us. You guys, if you can see that lower on Dan's stream, guys, we are literally basically underneath of it. We'll show you. We're going to go mobile here.
Okay, guys, we're just north of Andrews, Texas. We are looking west into the storm. It looks like it's really trying to wrap up here. We are right behind the Texas Tech KA2 truck. And you can see the motion there. I'm looking kind of at the left side there, where it's trying to kind of wrap up there.
Yeah, all right. This is pretty ridiculous, Dan. Your vantage point is unbelievable. We're gonna show you a different view right now. Let's put. So this is the other view. So Dan was looking at the front of this. This is looking at the side. Look how low that thing is. That thing is just absolutely incredibly low. And I tell you what, there's some definite motion in there as well. Would you agree with that, Phil?
Yeah, there's definitely there was some left to right.
Big time. Big time left to right there, and this is getting really, really, really low, guys. Much lower than it's been. Wow. Oh my goodness. What a shot. Hold on, I'm going to readjust the camera. We're going to put Phil's stream on for just a second. Look, there's Phil.
It's trying.
It's America's ass right there. Look at Dina getting an action shot. I tell you what, guys, we are in the middle of nowhere, Texas right now, and this is a massive storm. I mean, look at Dina over there. Dina's taking a picture of the stream. What is going on? Tell you what, this is what we signed up for, baby. This is it right here. I tell you what, we are right underneath of her. She is, and this storm is angry. Bessie's a little angry here. Look at the moisture all the way back there, just streaming.
Right, I agree. Right.
Try to keep up.
Wait, look at the middle. Do you see the middle?
Yeah.
Big time lowering.
Where are they at?
Right in the middle there, guys. Right in the middle. This thing is trying to drop right out of that mezzo.
Wait, look for product placement here, guys. DQ. That's what I like about Texas. Apparently this is the only thing that you like about Texas is the DQ. Even though they've got DQ plenty of other places. Including Ohio.
You know what else they have in Ohio? Tornado warnings.
Yeah. Don't at me. You're adding me right now, and I don't like it.
Chat, that was awesome.
So guys, we're Dairy Queen. Oh yeah, no, get the product placement in there. That's what I like. Get in here. Yeah, just block. Let's just block the camera with the Dairy Queen.
Oh, wow, this is amazing.
My body is just feeling so fueled and nutritious by this nutritious Dairy Queen food.
Look at how quick the clouds are whipping by up. Yeah, they are moving. The Magnolia.
Rube just said Agent Dan is getting down on it. Go Dan.
Wait,
the camera's like right here.
what'd they say?
Somebody screenshot it.
In the view when he goes down on it.
Take us to the NATO. Fuzzy, there's no NATO. It's in North Carolina. We can't go to North Carolina. No, Dan, the chat wants to see you get down.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
I'm cold. We're going to go back and try to get this storm. Hey, winds are really starting to ramp up. Dina, is it cold out here?
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
It's
Good thing I got my jacket on.
It's a little cool. It's a little nipply out here for sure. This is exactly what I would expect of an Omega block pattern, just a little bit nipply.
Hey, Phil, can you hear us? That thing just got
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
No, Phil can't hear you, but I can. Phil! Phil, it's Dino on the radio.
It just went warned. Is that what you're telling me?
It just went warned. Uh-oh. It just went warned. Well, that was a 180.
That was a quick 180.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we're going. All right, never mind. All right, guys, so we are right now headed towards the storms right now to the
A new
west
flash
of
flood warning
Midland.
has been issued.
And this is kind of our last gasp, our last hope, if you will, for today to try to see something. And then we're going to move towards Abilene tomorrow. Mark says, how's the chase? Phil, what do you think? How's the chase been so far?
So Brady started yesterday. I didn't get out here early enough till today. The chase today was tough. It was hard figuring out which storm was one you wanted to commit to. We kind of did circles for a little while, and if you chase, you know that sometimes that's what happens. You kind of loop around. Next thing you know, you're back to where you were starting at, the Love's gas station, as you're trying to figure out what storm to go to. And then we found one, committed. It looked good. It was huge. Had some good lowerings to it. Never produced a tornado, but it was a good storm. Wasn't moving too fast. So today's been pretty good. We knew going into it that most of the tornado probability would be tonight.
Yep.
And because of that, you know, I'm not.
Full of shit, man.
What she said?
Someone was full of shit. I don't know.
So we know that the higher tornado probabilities are actually now and maybe later and further south of us, and we're just not big night tornado chasers. So yeah, I'm seeing that here too. It's like a penis dripping, dropping.
How much rotation? But
there's a little rotation though in that notch.
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, not guys. Not just McNados. We know that.
McNados, we're heading to the notch.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Phil. I think today was. I mean, the storm was beautiful. It really did try for a little while. It just was so high based, and then not a lot of lightning on these things, which is surprising to me.
No.
I mean, you'd expect these things to be loaded with lightning, but just not a whole lot.
What is the song? It's Chase Your Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Boom!
Blinded by the light.
So this road's going to take us right to the notch.
Like that.
Nice.
Let's see what this thing looks like.
For the song Blinded by the Light, can someone tell me what they actually say? Because no one will be able to convince me that they don't say wrapped up like a douche after that.
Whoa!
It's totally
Amos. And we, right now, are headed right for the notch of a storm to the south of... It also smells... Okay, this thing's getting hail court. This thing's getting hail court.
Oh, yeah.
It's starting to look good. Guys, this storm is starting to look very good. This is the... Wow, I am trying to hold this still. This is the storm we're going towards right there.
Oh! More light.
Oh, I missed it. We got to put it on big. Yeah, look at that eerie, guys. Look how eerie the flames look in the camera. That is so cool. That is those aren't wildfires. Those are wow, that is actually a really cool shot. Wow.
Be awesome if there was a tornado that dropped down right here and these fires illuminated it, or created a fire-nado.
That would be pretty epic. Guys, we might see a fire-nado here. Protect us, protect that guy in the truck, because he is struggling, man. He is not in a great spot right now. Oh, what's going on here? Whoa.
Holy shit. He almost hit those people.
He almost is that oh my gosh.
He just barely swerved left.
He barely swerved left. That oh my god.
He almost sandwiched those guys.
Dude, this guy is not good right now.
Or he's chasing and looking.
I don't know, man.
He's not looking.
I don't know, man. He's driving erratically.
Oh, look who it is! Wow. Like minds. Check it out, guys. We got Rigsby and Lauren.
We're back,
No
baby.
way.
We're waiting on some hail.
Dude.
Hail, yes.
Dude, we were following this thing right in that notch.
Yeah,
just
dude.
waiting.
It tried west of here to look pretty cool, but
Oh, it did, yeah.
it's just so cool.
When they put that tour possible on it, I was like,
Let it happen.
oh, and then we drove right to the notch. We're like, don't let it happen now.
But this is only round 1 of 2, folks. We're waiting on another one. So we're the blue circle right there. Match it up, blue circle there. And we're waiting on this guy to come up.
Oh,
maybe
some
with
big
2
time
inch
hail.
So
You gonna drive right near like Jordan?
well, we'll see. We'll see. But it'll look more dramatic if it comes through here.
Yes,
so
it will.
we'll see how it goes.
Wow. Lauren, you having a good time?
Having an amazing time.
Yeah. Were you guys on the storm near? Oh gosh, Enos or sorry, it was just north of here, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We've been up here. We've bouncing around all of them. Yeah. Yeah. It tried to look cool there for a little bit.
I
They got that wall cloud. I was like, all right.
God, I got the wall cloud. We were driving up on it. We're like, all right, here we go.
And then it was like, no.
We had a fun time today, I felt. You did. I'll tell you what, you can't be in the southern plains, really any part of the plains, northern plains, central plains, storm chasing, seeing the size of these storms, whether you get a tornado or not, they're huge. They look amazing. They're beautiful. And certainly it's always great when you got fun company to be with. And that includes the freaks and it includes you guys. So thank you.
We had a great day. We saw Reed this morning. We saw Jordan this morning. We saw Aaron, all of the whole gang. So it was just an unbelievable chase day. And Dina and Serena, we're about to wrap the stream. You guys got any last words for the people?
Oh, well, we tried today. What else can we say?
Well, no one else got anything. So we were on the storm that was the one that would have produced.
I agree. Welcome, everyone. We are in the heart of a strong line of storm southeast Texas. Welcome, everyone, to the stream. It's meteorologist Stormcat 5. We've got Storm Chaser Phil Johnson, Delicious. We've got the cam up there as well, the dash cam. We'll pull that up in just a second. I believe we're in a tornado watch right now. And guys, the conditions, look at the top right corner of the screen. The conditions are off the charts. So there is the potential for a strong, violent EF2 plus tornado today. We've already seen tornado warnings already in the northern portions of the line. Anywhere from Austin to Waco to Houston, even into far eastern Texas, you guys are at risk today for some very strong storms. We're going to try to punch through on the south side of these storms, try to get a good view. Our target right now is right around either LaGrange or Columbus, Texas, guys. This is all in South Texas that we're in. We're having a fantastic day. We started the day in Abilene. Now we are in far eastern Texas, like I was just saying.
Hey, everyone. We just made it through some heavy rain. We got a little pocket of opening here, a little bit better.
Hey, it's Dan and Brian from Blue Rhino, and we're pushing through with the
Got Supercells as well. Too much instability can lead to storms overshooting. Yeah, it could be. That is crazy. That storm near Austin just.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. That's the one that I thought. The difference between yesterday and today. Yesterday, supercells forming along the dry line, West Texas, generally slow moving and not a lot of moisture with them. So, you can see a storm, and then on one side and then the other side, there's a blue sky. That's not today. Today is a total slop fest. We are in the slop, getting our hands dirty, and wow, big time flooding on the right of the road. Careful. I would consider this basically a Dixie type chase. There's trees everywhere, so it's harder to see things. You guys can see these trees on the stream, and there's a lot more moisture here, so a lot harder to see things. Any tornadoes you get will likely be rain wrapped or, almost rain wrapped, and it's going to be hard to see a lot of things today. Having said that, there's a lot more lightning in the storms today. There's a lot more lightning. So, and right now we're basically going to a location, not so much a storm. So we're really just still trying to target a location, and it's just kind of been messy. The storms have been messy. The forecast has been messy. Yes. And so, yeah, it's just you guys are riding along with us as we're trying to figure it out just as much as anybody else. Storm chasers out there right now are kind of all over the place. So, yeah, they're not centrally located anywhere either. So they're all having the same problems that the rest of us are too. So it's been an interesting ride today. That's true. Yeah, they're massive CG. Oh my gosh, it was right off the right side of the car. That was just a complete bolt out of the blue. Oh my God, that was crazy. Sue, we are not using Starlink, actually. We are using ISP Tech. So thanks to the folks at ISP Tech. Pretty good too. Yeah, so what ISP Tech does is they basically are able to bond. It's like bonding SIM cards, I guess. Again, I'm not a technical person, and this is what I love about ISP Tech, is it's kind of a plug-and-play system. So what ISP Tech does is they basically are able to take, it's basically like SIM cards from some of the top networks, and bond them together. So what it does is it's always looking for the best signal, the greatest signal, whether it's AT&T or whether it's T-Mobile or Verizon, and it'll always give you the best signal. So it's 4G coverage. They've been great so far. Yesterday we had a great stream, seamless stream with not a lot of downtime, and this is really the first year we've really had anything like that, to be honest, with all the things that we've tried in the past. How those of you fellow Comfort Suites attendees, how are your rooms? Yeah, it's good.
The bed was comfortable and it was a nice big room, but it has been thoroughly worn.
Oh God, thoroughly what? Worn. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had 4 lights out. 3 of the 4 were right by the nightstand. That outlet by the nightstand didn't work, and I tried to turn the TV on, and it was just.
When we got there, he was trying to charge us $179, and we're like, oh no, and then he ended up giving us like $30 off or something. I'm like, that's what we booked it at. I think it must have been taxes and fees and a tip fee. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I like when I called them. That's what they said. It was like 130, 140. So I was shocked at like 179. I was like, for that dump? No way.
And then we walk in, the guy doesn't have a uniform on. He's like a white V-neck t-shirt, like he's just hanging out watching TV at his house. But who cares? We were so tired, and the bed was comfortable.
Oh God. Yeah, the bed was legit. That was about, and the shower was okay. The bathroom maybe not so much, but the shower was nice and clean. Oh, but we are hotel. We were all out of shape. Oh God. So we're giving a hotel review from last night.
I think the thing that was on the wall was broken, and we were like, "Is this your shampoo or is this the hotel?"
If it makes you feel any better, my Marriott, the shower was angled in a way where the water went out, so I had standing water. After I showered, I had standing water in my floor, right by the door, right by the bathroom, and then it leaked all the way by my bed the whole night.
You're supposed to use a shower curtain, Brady.
Well, I got one of the handicap rooms, so there was no like lip,
and it was angled down, and there was no drain, and it just like went all the way into the. I just got out of the shower in like 10 minutes, and it was just like my room was a puddle.
Oh my God, how horrible!
It's not good.
Like a little area where there was like a tiny sofa, and it had a big stain on it, and I was like, I don't care. I need somewhere to put my suitcase.
Guys, that is the less glamorous side of storm chasing.
The one we had in Murdo, South Dakota, with yellow water. Remember that one?
Oh God, that was bad.
Yeah, but at least you could expect that going to a motel.
Yeah,
you just kind of expect, hey, we're not paying a lot for this, but Comfort Suites, I've never really had any issues with them, but that one was just not up to par.
Good thing we're that sleepy and didn't care at the moment.
yeah. So guys, that is the less glamorous side. That is the less glamorous side of storm chasing right there.
Not half empty.
Yeah, I mean, the general plan's probably going to be get down to Giddings, then just start going to east on 290, and then we can kind of once we see a storm, like we'll pick out a storm that looks good, and then just go for it. Because right now, none of these storms are. There's no storm that I can say, hey, we should go for this, and we don't want to go north to that line. So we just kind of keep going east and then pick our target from there. That's my thinking. So interesting, they've dropped all of the tornado warnings right now on this line. There are 0 tornado warnings on this whole line. So far, guys, this event is lining out. This is a big-time line of storms. And the isolated supercell threat is still the chance on the south side, which is where we are. We are on the south side of the line, and that's where if we're gonna get any like supercells that produce any tornadoes. It'll probably be down in this area.
Take this storm in right now, this might be the best looking storm we see all day.
Oh,
maybe.
Why you gotta be like that? So we are in the southwest corner of the enhanced area. We know it's favorable here. We're just south of the warm front. I think we just need patience. So let's just keep following this. We'll hang tight, and I think if we wait, we'll see what happens. The show may be happening a little bit later than, we may have just actually made it for maybe what we didn't expect to.
Well, part of the show already.
Yeah, Houston, NWS got back to me.
Yeah, but that show's stuff.
No, I agree. That's what
that some of these storms have the potential to intensify. I told them where we were. After a quick glance at SPC and meso-analysis page, lapse rates in the area are still steep, and there's plenty of instability to work with. So we're saying there's a chance.
We like that. That'd be nice to have a direct line to the National Weather Service asking questions. That would be really nice. It's like, hey, I'm here. What do you think about this location? Yeah, where do you think I would go?
What cell that's popping up?
That's cool, man. Oh, guys, that is why
with the Stormfront Freaks.
That is why you're at the Stormfront Freaks, because you get insight that you don't get anywhere else. We've got a direct line to the National Weather Service here.
Seeing a couplet forming over Burleson County, severe with tornado possible tag coming out shortly. If it tightens anymore, you need to upgrade to a tornado warning.
That's within this line.
Yeah. They already did add a tornado possible tag to it. Oh yeah, there's the couplet right there. Yep. So couplet, show you on radar real quick. A couplet is what we look for when we're looking at tornadoes. And we're looking for winds going in opposite directions. So that's what a couplet is.
Big spooning. Big spooning.
Spooning with winds.
Winds that are spooning.
Winds that are spooning in opposite directions. So let me show you what we have in this. This is a couplet right here that's starting to form. You see that? Let me circle it here. But a couplet, see the red next to the green there? That is what a couplet is. It normally it's a little stronger. So the red is wind going away from the radar. So you got wind going like around like, let me just draw it out for you. Wind going around like that, wind going around like that. So see how the winds are kind of rotating right there? And those are those two arrows. That's the wind direction. So that's what a couplet is. It's just wind moving in opposite directions, wind spooning. And then when that wind can kind of spoon and get really close, and I don't know how far I'm going to take this analogy, but when the wind can kind of get really close to each other, then it starts spinning really quickly, and that's when it drops a tornado.
It's now 82 degrees outside. We definitely got into the warm sector.
Yeah, oh yeah. All right, we're in the warm sector, baby. Got a new storm tried to form right in front of us. This is probably about the best view we're going to get of the top of a storm today. And that storm isn't too tall, but it's feeding into that line. And that's a storm like this is what we would be looking at to try to tap into some of those winds. Because all those storms in that line to our north, those are just going to be a complete mess. But this storm is a storm that we're looking at. That would be one of the storms that we'd be watching for tapping into that rotation and becoming like isolated, because those are the ones you want, right? Those storms you want the storms by themselves that have room to work with, that can tap into the wind out front and adjust some of that. Because if not, if that just merges and becomes part of the line, the tornado threat will be a lot lower.
That LaGrange storm.
I saw that LaGrange storm. It's kind of struggling a little bit. I did see that. Yeah. The juice. Yeah, it's starting to get the juice. Yeah, so we're also using Midland radios, which are pretty epic. Thank you to Midland for providing them. So what the version we're using for those today?
This is an MXT Micro Mobile 50-watt radio. MXT Micro Mobile 50 watts. So it's got a little extra power. They just released it not too long ago. So thank you to Midland. Thank you to Bruce Jones, meteorologist with Midland, for he always sets us up. He's been a great partner with us, and we love promoting and pushing Midland, because if you want anything radio, anything CB, GMRS radios, they've got the best stuff, easy to access, and they have what I think are the best weather radios. And so those would always make a great gift. If you ever want to get great Mother's Day is coming up, your mom doesn't have a weather radio, get her a weather radio, let her know you value her safety in storms. That would be a great gift.
You hear that, LB? We're getting you a weather radio. What did we order?
You know how you like to intercept nuggies?
Yep.
I like to intercept Starbucks. I ordered your coffee.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay. Chat, should we get anything else? What should Brian get, guys?
They went by the recommendation.
What do you want to get? What do you need?
Hot chocolate.
Ooh, hot chocolate. Chat, what should we get? Blonde espresso vanilla latte. Wow. Meg knows her coffee. Espresso martini. Caramel macchiato. There's so many things in the chat. I don't even know what to get. Just the regular one.
We have black, green.
Black's great. Whatever's the easiest. Just water. Whatever's gonna the smallest. Whatever's gonna give me the biggest amount of caffeine in the shortest time.
Can I get a name?
Yes, Tom. Wow, that was bad. Guys, that was really close. I was not speaking the Starbucks language, and she could tell.
Yeah, Tom is apparently not familiar with Starbucks.
I panicked.
Clearly.
I panicked.
So here's what I'm looking at. So this, again, it's just a line of storms, which to me, I hate chasing lines of storms, but that's everything that's going thunderstorm warned at the moment. Sorry, I'll move it over. All the way up that whole line, and the red boxes, that's the tornado watches. So honestly, I think what interests me the most is anything popping up on the south end of this line, these little pop-ups, not only because of our location right now is ideal for that, but it just might give us a shot of getting something that might be a little bit isolated and not trying to just constantly be out in front of the line of storms, and really trying to identify where is there going to be circulation embedded in those, and are we really going to see anything You know, you look up here and you just see lots of greens and reds, nothing really tight right next to each other. They're kind of darker greens and reds and grays, which just means the wind speeds aren't super high. But you get down here towards the end, and sometimes they talk about what's called a tail end Charlie, which is the very end of lines of storms. A lot of times can produce. And so to me, that would be the hope, is that we keep an eye on some of these storms that are on the farthest south end of this line for the possibility of tail end Charlie. So that's the hope. That's what I'm looking at.
Be right back, people. Phil, keep it company while I'm gone.
I've got gas up.
Oh, all right. Well, it'll just be the cook.
Wow, smells like gas here at the gas station. A lot. Wow. Woo! I get jacked up on my espresso. I get jacked up on gasoline. All right, so chat, here's where I need your help. If you can all, in the chat, kindly be another voice for me to tell Brady when we stop somewhere to go ahead and do the bathroom thing, like when we stop. Brady's challenge is it's when we're ready to go, we've identified what we want to do, let's go, we're going to go. All of a sudden, he's got to go to the bathroom. And he's apparently not listening to me. So where I need your help is just throughout the day, kindly just do a little reminder, kind of like his little chat bot, to go to the bathroom. See ya. We're back. Time to go on and get.
All right, let's get back to.
All right, so current destination will be Schulenburg in about an hour. Again, thanks to ISP Tech and their Storm Chaser units that are helping us stream today. Our Brady. Go to ISP Tech, ISPTEK.com, and check out. They actually have units if you want to stream your own storm chasing operation. They also do a lot of server stuff. And again, this isn't my specialty, which is what the one thing I do like about them is they have a service a month. They've got multiple different monthly plans where you can opt in for a month. You can opt out if you don't, when you're done, or if you don't. There's a lot of flexibility, but they send you a unit that basically will bond multiple cell phone carriers and data carriers, and basically allow you to get the best signal and a priority. Bumps you to the top of the list of everybody else trying to draw from that same signal. It bumps you near the top, so you can get a pretty seamless 4G stream.
Just giving everyone an update too that's joining us. We are in southeast Texas, to the west of Houston, to the east of San Antonio. We are targeting the tail end Charlie. The storm's it's a severe thunderstorm warning storm near Gonzales, Texas. So look that up on your own radar apps. Here's what this looks like on radar. We're targeting that storm near Gonzales, Texas. So far, there have only been 1 or 2 tornado warnings for Texas right now. When you're on storms like this, when you're storm chasing and you're we're driving into the notch from the north, so we're going to have a very hard time seeing anything. It's always very important. You want to have a southeast option. You want to have a getaway plan just in case this thing does drop something. It's not looking like it's imminent, but it's always good. You always want to have an escape plan just in case. And that's what we're talking about right now, is trying to find a road that drops us southeast of it, so we can kind of get out of that notch.
We see the weak rotation, and we'll continue to monitor. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for this storm until 5 p.m. Are you getting any reports of severe weather in this area? Thanks.
That's good. Hey, guys, the National Weather Service just got back to Dina. That's pretty cool. So they see the weak rotation. They are calling it weak, which is kind of
job of reaching out, Dina.
Yeah.
Cool. They have some out of Houston, too.
Oh, the multiple weather service officers are getting back to her. Guys, that's cool. So meteorologist Dina Knightley is a very skilled and talented meteorologist, is talking with the National Weather Service right now about this storm that we are on. They see the weak rotation. They're monitoring it. They haven't added a tornado possible tag just yet, but they do see that rotation. Guys, this map right here,
This is from the Houston National Weather Service office. They sent this to us. And that yellow circle is where they think storms are going to form and strengthen. Because look at all that sunshine. That's a visible satellite, the view from space. And we are like,
What's the area of interest right over here? Oh yeah, here, let's turn it. Here, we're gonna turn it. We'll put you back. This is the area.
the area off to our right that we've got on the big screen right now. That is the area that we are watching. That's the notch.
You see how low?
Big time lower, yeah. Big time. Wouldn't call that a wall cloud just yet, but the clouds are very low.
Can't tell.
No. That's the notch, guys. We are looking right into the notch of this thing. We are looking right into the notch of this severe thunderstorm warned storm. We're going to take you mobile.
Wow, that's some low stuff there, folks.
That is low. Oh, huge CG. Off to the right. Wow. Here comes the rain. Drop.
So we'll keep going this way, which is kind of east and south to Fayetteville, which isn't too far, and then out of Fayetteville we could go northeast.
It's pretty cool. I mean,
that was right there.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, the fact you can
what happened.
The fact you can see the lowering.
We got everything but the wind down low. The low wind.
It just needs to wrap around a little more. So once again, guys, you're just joining us. We are on a severe thunderstorm warned storm near LaGrange, Texas, where we have we were just right in the notch. We're just getting a little bit to the east so we can get a little bit of a better vantage point on this. A little bit of a clearer spot here. Guys, look out the right side. Look at the exhaust from that power plant getting pulled into that storm. That is crazy. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, oh, that's awesome.
Oh my God, I almost wanted to stop back there. Oh, that picture would have been sick. Wow. Guys, that exhaust, and there's a rainbow too. Wow. Look at that, chat. Tell you what, guys, this is probably the most clear storm of the day right here. This is a beaut. So you got, this is just there is your area of interest that we're watching right in there. Little spinny stuff. So once again, we are near LaGrange, Texas. Look at these clouds just gusting out. Look at that. Look at that cloud going straight up. Wow. We're about to get hit by big time outflow here. Yeah. Temperature's starting to drop. Let's go check in with meteorologist Dina Knightley over here too. Dina, how's this storm cooking?
Good. Like, look, that is moving that way. This is moving this way, and that is moving that way.
Yeah, it's definite rotation. We are right in the notch. Meteorologist Serena Arnold as well.
Hey, looking good. This is fun. Just needed to get a little organized. We'll be in good shape. So.
We need it to kind of wrap around. If the wind's kind of wrap around this way.
Yeah, all right. Won't take much to do something interesting. So
here it comes.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna have to move here, guys.
All right,
we got the storm coming. Agent Dan. All right, let's roll, people. Meteorologist Serena Arnold here. Serena, what is the storm looking like?
So you know what I think is really cool? I think there's a cool feature that people would like to know. Everyone know how a cold front moves in? It looks like if you took almost like a snow shovel and flipped it upside down, it comes in like a scoop like this, right? That creates a shelf cloud as the cold air rises and condenses under that shelf. This is the edge of that shelf. Behind it. So under it looks pretty ominous, bubbly, and crazy. But it's actually really safe right here. But we're looking for something behind it to happen. But this is the backside of that upside down shovel ground, which is that wedge of cold air. What I love about it is how you physically.
Yeah, that is so cool. Literally, it's just like a.
Yep. So. See it?
Yeah, yeah, I do. Right there, a little bit of a cinnamon roll right up there, guys. A little bit of rotation.
More clouds are coming right at us.
Look at the. I mean, that's just like, wow. That's meteorologist Dina Knightley called that. Okay, we're moving, guys. Just one more look at that. Look, 360. Oh my. Oh, big time thunder. Okay, all right, we're getting in. We're moving.
Once we hit Bellevue coming up, I thought it was Gronder Field, but that's in Bellevue. So once we hit Bellevue, there is an option that kind of goes a little south, southwest.
That's the storm.
Steely, because that storm, the tail end Charlie down there, that's now kind of by Schulenburg, is looking really good. Really, really, really good.
Yeah, just don't straight at that storm. I like it.
So, guys, you can see on radar, see the blue dot? That's us. See that storm all the way to the south near I-70, near Interstate 70? That thing is developing another notch. And if you're going to take away one thing from the stream, it's a phrase we always say here. It's notches make NATOs. You know, notches in storms, see that little notch? It looks like a little indent, makes tornadoes. So, guys, this is the storm that we're going towards. The red is going away from the radar. The green is going towards the radar. So you see where those two touch right there. That is your rotation. And that's the storm going to just to the south of Schulenburg, to the south of Weimar. So, guys, what that tornado possible tag means is the National Weather Service, it's like one step below a tornado warning. It's like a severe thunderstorm warning. They're saying, hey, this has got some strong winds, some hail, but it could be trying to organize into producing a tornado. So they'll put that tag on a storm, and they think it might be trying to organize into a possible tornado here. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. This is what it's all about, people. Look at that little swirls up there, dude. Wow. All right, so Serena, give us this meteorologist, Serena Arnold. Serena, give us an idea. Where would we be looking for a possible drop or any sort of rotation?
Yeah, so we are where this little blue circle is. And so we're looking at this notch right here where we can see there's a velocity couplet to the south. So that's looking straight west, which is here. So we've got our shelf that's now behind us and overhead of us. You can see from the back side of it, but it's where that you can see stuff there that this right here, something interesting is going to happen.
See a little nub? Yeah, a little nub right there. It's trying.
Yeah, you can see, and you can see it's not like that loose scud that's everywhere and kind of a disorganized mess. Like you can see that there's a little bit more continuity over here. So I'm just going to wait and see.
And that's right. I think that's right where the rotation is, and that's also.
See that moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Back east?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some movement for sure right in front of us. We are looking directly into the notch of this one. Oh my God, I got it. Because there, you can actually tell that's the notch, guys, because you got winds rotating this way, and then it's coming around on the backside. That's the inflow notch right there. That is the inflow notch right there. So you see the winds. The winds are going around the storm and getting wrapped into it. And that's that little that's the notch you see on radar. That's an actual notch in real life. And that is right where the tornado would be, is right on the edge of that notch. That is so cool. Yeah, look at that, because you got there's the actual storm with the hail, and and it wraps around and then comes right back. We are down to 0 tornado warnings across the entire country. We're on a storm right now that really tried, man. It was spinning pretty good for a little bit. It's actually spinning a little bit right above our head.
So I'm seeing right around 1920 Z. So 3, 4, 5 o'clock stuff near Victoria. And then kind of going a little bit towards Houston from there along the coast.
Okay, yeah. I see that in the graph too a little bit.
We are trying to figure out the position for tomorrow, by the way, chat.
An hour and a half from Victoria.
Thank you for tuning in to the Stormfront Freaks podcast. Our bi-weekly show is available on your favorite audio podcast player and on YouTube, along with videos from Stormcat 5 at youtube.com/stormfrontfreaks. Patreon team members can watch the live recording session and access other great member benefits. For Patreon details, show notes, past shows, videos, merchandise, and more, visit our website at stormfrontfreaks.com. While you're there, check out our interactive radar from our friends at zoomradar.com. If you would like to contact us with questions or make comments about the show, shoot us an email to questions@stormfrontfreaks.com or follow us on X or Blue Sky. Search for Stormfront Freaks. We'd love to hear from you. Join us next time and tell a friend about the Stormfront Freaks podcast.